Hello everyone. Today, I want to share something with you. We've looked at the delivery numbers from the past week, and they don't look as good as we'd like. We have detailed breakdown data for each car model, as well as data on how our competitors are performing, and they seem to be doing quite well. So let's dive into the detailed breakdown, and seriously, start considering buying NIO car. I'm not joking. The cars are fantastic. All right, let's discuss the deliveries from last week. These are from October 30th to November 5th, and these belong to the first week of November. So in the first week of November, ES6 deliveries were 1329, which is 164 less than the previous week, and it's a 10.98% decrease compared to the previous week. So ES6 deliveries are decreasing. Next up are ET5 deliveries, which are 1294, 193 less than the previous week, a 12.9% decrease. Then ES8 deliveries chugging along at 623, 80 less than the previous week, and a 11.37% decrease. However, 777, with 247 deliveries, is interestingly 67 more than the previous week, a 37% increase. This is the only one that's going up so far. And in 777, there's a new colorway for EC7. Many people are getting that colorway, the Nebula Red. Yes, and I attended its launch event. It's a fantastic color, very beautiful. Next is EC6, with 713 deliveries, which is 6 less than the previous week, only a 0.8% decrease. So it's not making much of a difference. EC6 is still performing quite well. We plot this on a chart, and in simple terms, we can say that ES6 deliveries, represented by the blue, are consistently decreasing, approximately 1329 every week. So these are the things we want to see, but it's somewhat reasonable. I mean, one reason is that ES6 deliveries are increasing rapidly, as seen in red. It has reached around 713. Yes, so EC6 is okay. It's going well. But ET5 is decreasing a bit. ES8 is still advancing. Okay, 623 people really like ES8. Some of my referrals have bought ES8, and then 777 is just running steadily. Nothing special. There's nothing significant in it. So one thing you might ask is, how are total SUV sales, combining ES6 and EC6? How is that going? So if you add both numbers, you get 2042 last week. This week we got 2212. So we are about 10% or so below in this metric as well. So total SUV sales, combining ES6 and EC6, is also a bit lower. Perhaps the main reason is that many competitors are entering the market. Every month, 4 or 5 are coming, some even from Geely. Many cars are entering the market, flooding it. And then NIO is also bringing cars. That's something intense. Many cars are entering the market. Initially, there was excitement with ES6, but now it has cooled down a bit. They will have to reactivate things and find a way to motivate people to buy cars. Because I've talked to some sales reps, some people want to buy a car, but they're not pulling the trigger. Some don't feel the urgency. All right, they want to buy a car, but they're not buying it now. They're taking a wait-and-see approach, and they're taking their time. How are the competitors doing? Let's talk about Zeekr, BMW, i3, and X3. Zeekr is quite interesting. So, Zeekr delivered 2431 vehicles last week. This is 866 more than the previous week, a 55% week-over-week increase. Yes, it means Zeekr 001 is selling very quickly. This is their all-time high in Zeekr deliveries. Zeekr is getting a lot of attention, and their technology is also quite good. In terms of specs, their value for money is also quite good. Interestingly, Zeekr NIO is also taking customers away from other models. Can you believe that? It's quite remarkable. However, the 55% week-over-week growth of Zeekr is surprising. Speaking of BMW i3, they delivered 1331, which is 343 less, a 20% decrease. Yes, it's tough for them. And then X3, 637, which is 229 less than the previous week, a 26% decrease. So BMW deliveries are facing significant challenges. If you look at it in a chart, Zeekr is leading. And if you compare total sales in this price range, Zeekr is selling the most with 2431 vehicles in a week. Even if you add NIO total SUV sales, it's 2042. So, comparing both metrics, Zeekr is currently the best-selling model. And then they have acquired BMW i3, ES6, and the new ET5. So BMW i3 is a bit ahead of ES6, which some people buy, but it's not particularly surprising. And then EC6, BMW X3. X3 is not really a big threat, to be honest. The competition in the sedan market is very, very intense. Yes, and then Zeekr is also launching the 007 sedan, which will be coming soon. So maybe it will take some more market share from NIO. But overall, looking at market share, NIO has still done remarkably well. I mean, in the price range of vehicles being sold, NIO has a 49% market share. So that's quite surprising. The rest, 23% for BMW and 28% for Zeekr. So they are still quite far behind. Despite a slight decline in NIO deliveries, is there any competitor that can catch up, in my opinion? I don't think there is such a competitor. There is no one advertising NIO. There's only one ad saying you have to pay 0% tax. In my opinion, that's not a significant advertising effort. But the car is still fantastic. People should definitely buy it. The only problem is that the market is still very heavy. Very heavy. All right, so my attention is focused on sales, and I hope they will stay at this level and hopefully grow. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing and see you in the next video.